Cookies. These cookies are double counters. They can count as part of Chinese New Year's, which starts Sunday. The Chinese would never in 1,000 years make these. But
yeah, and you're cheating, because why else can you use these?
To give as Valentine's gifts, or to serve to your neighbors when they come over at Valentine's and let them tell you how sweet you are. Now, in the bowl, I had 6 eggs, a cup of brown sugar, a cup of white sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You didn't think I'd remember all this, did you?
No, I'm pretty impressed.
And most importantly, I had a teaspoon of Chinese 5-spice powder. And a logical thing for you to say is, where in the world did you get that?
I know where you get it.
I get it in the Spice Hunter section at Food City.
That's right. It's become much more widely available.
And it is wonderful. It's good in sweet stuff like this. It's also good in beef roasts or beef stir fries. See how versatile it is? Don't ask me what the spices are, because I never can remember. That was a stick of butter, about 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, and the butter and the oil go in both because it affects the texture of the cookies.
Well, that's why it ends up being closer to a brownie, somewhere in between.
These are very much, I call these brownie cookies because you make them much more like brownies than you do a cookie. And then I'm just going to work that flour in, and we're going to then, listen to this, this is really important, I'm then going to put them into the refrigerator and leave them at least 2 hours. Overnight will work.
That's because they're pretty sticky, aren't they?
They're very sticky when you get that. They're firm enough to hold their shape if you just stir that flour in, but they are not firm enough to make into cookies.
That's right.
And if you put them in the refrigerator, they are, and I just happen to have.
You'll have cookie patties.
Because this may, unpleasant cookie patties, as a matter of fact. This is what it looks like after it stood for a couple of hours. And I put it in glumps.
That's a technical term.
That is a technical term, only used by those of us who are highly trained.
Hey, now listen, I've been making glumps all my life.
Yeah, I heard that. And we put them on parchment paper because you don't want to add it, you don't have to be all oily. And put them about 2 inches apart, as you see, because they'll spread some. You don't want them to stick together. And that goes into a 350-degree oven, and they'll only cook 10 or 12 minutes.
They don't take long.
They puff up, they're crackly, I'll show you in just a second. And they're ready to bring out, let cool on a rack, and don't eat them until they're cool. Look at centerpiece. Now, is that pleasant? I brought that in just to thank Heather for good weather today.
It's about time.
Yeah, it is. And this time it wouldn't hurt if it continued. Look at that. That's half a recipe of these cookies. And they are so wonderful. Wrap them in a pretty cellophane wrapper, put a red bow on them, and give them to your neighbors for Valentine's Day. And tell them that there's something special you make for Chinese New Year's. All that'll be right.
Double duty.
All right. You want this recipe, don't you? Chef's Recipe, 6450 Paper Mill Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37919, sending a self-addressed stamped envelope. You could just go to our web channel, which is local8now.com.